Hi, this is actually my first live and it's just happening on a whim. So I'm limited with time, so I just thought I'm going to go live and do a little all signs reading for who's coming towards you next. Obviously, if you're single, that's how this is coming across. Although already Pisces is the first one up here. There's just the little pile that I have happening here. I'm already getting that it might not just be for love, it might be for other benefits. That's how it's coming across. Other benefits, okay? So Pisces. Hi, by the way, my name's Sam. Obviously, if you're on this channel, you already know this, but if you're new here, I'd love to have you stick around. So if you like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting. I just finished some mini readings, some shorts that will go up over the next couple of days before we get into 2026. Pick a card readings a little bit more often. I know I promised them a lot this year, but stuff happens. And here we are doing a live, my first one. Let's keep shuffling. Okay, Pisces. Who's coming towards Pisces next whenever they are seeing this? Okay, you could be dealing with someone who feels like destiny. I'm also getting the word destiny helper. Now, I've heard that another reader talk about that. I'm not sure who I should be crediting. So if you know who seems to have been touting that phrase lately, it's actually really profound. Destiny helper. So this feels like someone who has a profound effect on your life and on your purpose. So that's why that energy of it might not just be about love. It's about someone who pushes you, who challenges you. I'm also hearing that this is like, they want to say like divine healed masculine, not just a masculine who is masculine, but someone who is truly healed. This person feels cracked open around you, and therefore they like it's actually giving like their heart feels cracked open around you, whereas you feel cracked open in a sense of not that I need to keep up, but that you realize where you've been stuck. And this seems to be saying, oh, all the other options about all the other excuses about why I should stay stuck have just melted away. That's someone so profound that's coming through that you might not even expect, because you might be living in a bit of heartbreak right now. It could even be, they're saying like someone who witnessed your heartache, someone who perhaps witnessed, hi guys, there's actually people on here at the same time. I mean, that's the point of a live, but hi, that's so cool. This could be someone that witnessed like a third party heartbreak, like it happened before their eyes, and they're like, oh, well, I'll give Pisces some time to settle down, but actually they're kind of, it's weird how this is coming across. It's like they've been knowing that you were theirs all along. Now that could feel a little bit possessive, and some of you might not like it, but this person, even though the Emperor's not here, in fact the Magician is here, this person is someone who knows what they want and knows how to get it, and who is aware that someone like that could come across, they're aware that they could come across as someone who is gaslighting. And so that's why they feel like they're being quite patient with you, but they're also not. So they're patient to say like, look, this is completely up to you, but I'm going to be 100% clear with you. I think we're destined. I think this is like, we feel good together. We're maybe you've been friends for a long time, but here's your options. What would you like to do? I'm here. I'm available right now. Let's do this. They're flexible on how you do it, but they're not flexible on when you do it, because they're kind of saying, well, we're not getting any younger. There's no time like the present. There feels like a timeline to this. Like there's a reason why, It's like they're about to like move into a job role that makes them a lot more money, or they're about to come into some kind of inheritance or something like that you're going to want to be part of. I don't feel like they tell you that though. I actually, because again, they're aware that that could come across like, oh, I'm talking about my money and that's going to help you make your decision to choose me. But ultimately, I feel like this person does feel like home, and ultimately I feel like you're ready for change. So where that takes you from there, that's a new year problem, you know. But it's not a problem. This actually feels so divine, confident, fresh, beautiful, positive, happy, like destiny fulfilling kind of chance encounter or chance conversation. Okay, so moving on to Scorpio. Who is coming towards Scorpio next? Who is coming towards Scorpio next, please, Spirit? Okay. Scorpio, if you're attending a wedding or a ceremony of sorts, you could be drinking at this ceremony, and it could bring some much needed confidence to the way you perceive yourself. But the spirit wants you to know, like, please perceive yourself as someone who is already worthy of the attention. It's not just because you're drinking. Like, it's not, if you go home and think, oh, that didn't actually happen, it was just a figment of my like drunk imagination. No, they're like, you're seemingly in the right place at the right time, and it's similar to Pisces, I must say, but it's more grounded and it's more let's get some tarot on this before I jump to any conclusions. This just feels like, yeah, it feels like someone is extremely loving towards you. There's no ulterior motives. It just feels like you're growing closer to someone. It feels like it's time for you to love again. It's time, like you have probably already been thinking about getting your pink back, if you know what I mean, right? Getting your pink back. We have one on the floor. Yeah, look at that. Okay. How did you want to fall? Yeah. Page of Cups in reverse. It's kind of like you're not doing anything overt to like, it's like you're not even really flirting, but that's why I want you to know it's not like, hi guys, that's exciting. It's not even that you're like, inhibitions have gone down so much that you think that you're making a fool of yourself. They keep repeating that. Like, this is just something that feels like you're just going with the flow. You're really just enjoying yourself. And this seems to harmonize so well. It's less intense than the Pisces one, which is interesting because Scorpio, you are so intense. And there's this feeling of, I could really see this going somewhere. This, you could be dealing with a water sign, heavy water energy here. And it could even be that like you go back to their place. And it's not to do anything that would, like, I want to say like taint your reputation, okay? It's like actually like, oh, there wasn't enough food at this event. Like, should we go home? I'll make spaghetti. Like, it's something like that. So, I mean, this is beautiful. It feels really healthy. It feels like you feel really, like you've turned a page in stepping from one world to the next world and communicating who you are well enough through how you showed up to this event, like on the physical sense, but also how you show up on the emotional sense. You're like, I'm ready for a new beginning, so that means that I have to, you know, test the waters. And I don't think that you're thinking that this is going to be too big, but this might surprise you. Okay, let's move on to Cancer. Who's coming towards Cancer next, please, Spirit? Who's coming towards Cancer next? Obviously, with this being a live, I will update the timestamps once I jump off. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do that. It will also be in the description once I finish this live. It's in the description of all my videos, by the way. Okay, I don't know why I got so many of those cards out. That's interesting. Who's coming towards Cancer next, please? Cancer, I feel like you, you're not waiting until 2026 to have a new life, depending on when you're watching this. Like, I'm recording this in December of 2025, and it's like, there's an intensity about you that you're not waiting on anyone or anything anymore. In fact, it's like you're saying to yourself, and this is a bit off track from love, but it's self-love. You're even saying to yourself, if I can't move freely and if I can't move strong with strength, like strong in your physical body to support the strength of your mindset, if you can't move like that through your life on a day-to-day basis, then you're not holding back where you need to take radical action to shift your workload in some way and communicate differently about where you are fiercely protecting your health, yourself. And I want to say protecting like your sensitivity, but in a way that is like, that helps me push the envelope of my gifts. Okay, if you are also a reader or you're a healer, or if you're an artist or something like that, where you really need to pull from the depths, or if you're like a healer in terms of counseling or child support or something like that, you're pulling from the depths of yourself each and every day. And so you're not holding back with where you need to set some really healthy boundaries, and you're not waiting till 2026. It's like, well, pull the Band-Aid off and do it right now, because at the end of the day, even if I work with amazing people, I'm still just a number. Okay, now who's coming towards Cancer? Wow, you could be strong fire sign energy coming through here as well. Strong fire sign energy. You could be dealing with someone. Okay, I'm getting like multiple people. I'm getting a strong masculine energy, or I'm getting, and it could be one and the same, a feminine who is deeply feminine that is also can be very strong in their masculine. Okay, regardless, if this is a masculine, this person sees you as deeply feminine, and if that's what you're like after here. But you could also be attracting people from the opposite sex. Like, I feel like there is a fight over you. I feel like there is people trying to protect you from other people. Okay, I'm hearing you don't own me. Okay, interesting. Go the distance. This could be someone who has actually like, okay, maybe gone many lifetimes with you, but also someone who you were just about to give up on. It's like, in 2026, I no longer have patience for waiting for that person. Like I was talking about before with waiting for that new life to start, you're not waiting. And this person seems to be waiting until the last freaking minute to actually come towards you. And I think it's because you're looking so confident. And you might not even realize that, but it's that energy of stepping into 2026 now that has got someone weak for you, like literally weak at the freaking knees for you, but not weak enough that they're not going to fight for you. This might be the first time they've actually stood up. Like, they're still weak for you, but they've finally stood the frick up. And actually, they're claiming you. And they're actually saying, like, I better pick up my pace because your femininity is an asset to me. Interesting. I do feel like this person just never really communicated with you fully. Okay. And if there's another person, they communicate quite quickly with you. They're hard on their sleeve straight away. Interesting. Who will Cancer likely pick? The one that gives you the most stability, the one that feels like home, and that doesn't necessarily have to be the person that you've been waiting for a long time. It's the one that feels like home to the version of 2026 you, to the version of evolved, higher, I'm grown through this you. So whichever that is, okay? Love you, Cancer. Sagittarius is next on my cards here. Let's have a look. Who is coming towards Sagittarius next? Who is coming towards Sagittarius next, please, Spirit? I just heard yo. Yo. And that's how I answer my phone to my mates. Yo. What's up? Like, just someone who is so normal to talk to that you don't, it's like you're just picking up where you left off. Okay, who is coming towards Sagittarius? Yeah, okay. It could be someone younger than you, and there could be a complexity around that. There could be an energy of like, well, this is my best friend's brother, or, you know, this is, this is someone that dated my sibling, like, or that my sibling had a crush on. Yikes. This could be also someone that you thought was in a relationship and has just come out of a relationship, but you don't know it yet. So you were like, oh, I've always had a crush on you, but like you're married, right? Or you're with such and such and you have been for a long time, right? And it's like, no, actually. And they're kind of saying like it's been 4 months, or it's like there's something that is dramatically improved in this person's life since you've last spoken to them. And it does feel like you either meet this person at a party or at some kind of event where you're finally stopped. At first I wanted to say that it was work, so it could be a work party, but it's like the end. You're not going back to work after this. There's not like a shit, I have to get a new job tomorrow because the work party was that bad. Yeah, it feels like somewhere fun. It feels like an event, and it feels like you can breathe, but like it could be like a festival because it's really loud. It's a really loud place, and it's not quiet, but you feel at peace and you feel like you can breathe because you're not rushing around. It's like you're like there's a lot going on, loud music, but you're like kicking back because it's time to chill now. Okay. Yeah, there's something messy about this. But this is someone who either told you that they liked you a long time ago, or that they are, I'm hearing choosing you. Okay. Yeah. So they've been out of bounds for a while, but they're going to make it quite obvious. And to the point where you might actually say, well, I never even had you on my radar. But now that you're saying this, you could be on my radar. And they're like, well, let's make that happen. I feel like you need to see this person again. I feel like there's a slow burn after the initial flirt moment here. This could even be like a boss, and that's the complexity here. And it's like, yeah, this could get messy, so we have to be smart about this. And if this requires you to get a different job in 2026, let's just say that's a possibility. They could actually say, I'm actually leaving the company and you're the first person to know, so we'll be able to be together. Wow. And all of that is news to you, that they liked you and that they're leaving and that there's a possibility that you guys can be together. That's different. That was very different. I was not expecting that, but that's very specific. So please only take that if it resonates. Okay. Who's next? Aries. Who is coming towards Aries next? Whenever they are watching this. I'm hearing hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Okay, so that makes me think of like a Caribbean drum being played, like a cruise ship, like Hawaiian shirts. I'm also smelling coconut cream, like coconut sunscreen. If you're having an Aussie Christmas, like that feels really on point. Okay, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Give me 2 seconds. And the Empress. Wow, you got 3 major arcanas right there. Okay. Yeah, okay. This could be someone, and I wanted to say not to generalize, okay, because that's with that song channel that came through. Yeah, in Australia too. Hi, Amber. Okay. Love that for you. It's hot. Damn, it's hot. Yeah, this could be someone that's foreign. And so they're like, oh, this is so weird to have an Aussie Christmas, like a hot Christmas. This is so unusual and they can't get their head around it. But actually they're like, it's still a dream come true. Like I wanted to experience this. Okay. This could be someone that is quite muscular, or if they're feminine, because that's also coming across here. You've got strong feminine energy. Although I feel like this person is like, they instantly are attracted to you if you are a feminine, for your, like, I hate to say it like this, but it's coming across like for your, the word homely came up. That's a horrible word to say, but it's like you look like you could be a mother. Okay. So you look let's say you look fertile to this person. Okay. Say hi, Mia. Hi, Mia. Random. All right. I feel like this person coming towards you next, it's an opportunity for passion. What's not being said here? It's like you're not being rejected, but you're also not being told straight up how someone feels. It's like they're talking a lot about themselves. They feel like there's an opportunity for passion here. You do too. There's something worldly about this person or about where you are located. So if you have traveled somewhere, and it's not a rejection, it's just that perhaps there's some sorrow in both of you. It feels mirrored, that there's like, it's been a big year for both of you. That's how this is coming across. There is the potential for soulmate activity. That's a weird way to say it. Soulmate activities. Yeah. I feel like you help each other to tame the beast in the moment. And then I feel like there might be like 5 more dates that need to happen after this. Yeah, lovers is showing up. So it's not showing up immediately, but, and it could actually become like I love yous in Gemini season. But for right now, it's like just this underlying thread of opportunity, just this underlying thread of, could you really be the person? Could this be a dream come true right now? So you're not getting too ahead of yourselves, but there's a huge amount of attraction here. There's a huge amount of like aligned goals, okay, around fitness, around healing from addiction, around mutual reciprocity, around like loyalty, and around like maybe you're both creative, or you both are into the same music, or it's like you want to write music together, and take that metaphorically if you need to, or very, very literally if you need to. I'm going to move on to Leo, because that's like, it's there, and it's how you want to play that out. All right, Leo, what is happening? Hi, Jamie. I'm good, thank you. How are you? This is my first live. Okay, Leo, who is coming towards Leo? This is so much quicker. I need to do this more often. Okay, who is coming towards Leo? Oh, hi. I'm hearing ICQ. Does anyone remember that, like, what would you call it? Like chat box thing? Early internet days, ICQ. Okay. Like a messenger chat box thing. It's like you've been seeking love, Leo. But you want a love that like looks good on your arm. You want a love, like, yeah, this kind of feels, again, complex, because it's not like you're being superficial, but goddamn, yeah, I am. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not being superficial because I'm not judging a book by its cover, but I didn't come this far and I didn't work this hard on myself to not have someone that looks good, feels good, smells good, like the whole kit and caboodle. And I feel like you're going to get lucky in finding that. I actually feel like there's 2 people coming towards you. There's a choice here. There's money, people with money coming towards you. Again, these people could be culturally different to you in some way, spiritually different to you in some way. This could be a risk, considered a risk if it's not culturally different. I do feel like there is clear communication from from someone here who is like, look, I'm looking for someone to marry. I'm looking for someone who is confident like you. Your confidence attracts me. And you're sitting pretty. That's how this comes across. That's why you want to make good decisions, is because you know you have a huge capacity to love. Leo, you're ruled by the heart. Like, this is a real, I'm also getting Taurus energy here. So this is a real luxury for you to date this way, for you to look at your options this way, for you to even have options. Okay. It's like, I've made myself a commodity that is worth more. I've made myself a rare asset. Okay. And then I feel like the person that makes you feel super confident, or tells you that you look super confident, and tells you that they want to settle down with someone, I want, I want to buy a house with someone, I want to get married to someone, whatever, they're going to be an attractive option. The other option is someone who doesn't mince their words. So perhaps one option, the one that is like wanting to marry, they're laying it on thick. So there's, but that's their charm. Okay. And then there's someone else who perhaps doesn't have as much charm. This is interesting. I'll put both options out there because, look, your situation, it depends on your situation. The next option feels like someone who might not have the level of charm, and therefore what they say could come across quite blunt, or not dismissive, but it's not laden with a compliment. It's not trying too hard, but it's almost verging on not trying. They're just saying, I want you. We could be together. But there's no like big show. And I feel like you can't want a big show. But this person makes you question, oh, hang on. Do I need to minimize my confidence? Hang on. Is this person not an option for me at all? But there's something very magnetic about this person. There's something very lucky. There's something shifts inside you with this person. They could stir some curiosity. If this feels like this could be a good for right now person rather than a good forever person, your choice. Do you want the good forever person, or do you want the good for right now person? It feels like this good for right now person might come with like initially a lot of benefits, but the good for stability person, the benefit is ongoing. I'll leave it at that. Complicated, goodness. Okay, Capricorn. Who is coming towards Capricorn next? I just heard me. Wow. I'm also picturing Lily Allen say that. Maybe some of you have been listening to Lily's record. Wow. Like the hairs on the back of my neck just stood up, and I'm really hot, so that's a weird feeling. I'm also hearing deja vu for someone. Okay. Who is coming towards Capricorn? Yeah, I'm hearing that you don't want any more challenges in love. Okay. This could be hard to hear. It's like, I don't want any more challenges in love. Okay then, so let love in. Like, it's like, you're like, oh, the wisdom, the lessons, like enough of the lessons. I don't want any more lessons. Okay, then let love in. Like, that's how simple Spirit wants this to be for you. They're like, then can you stop like guarding yourself so heavily? Someone wants to commit to you, someone wants to fight for you, someone is very attracted to you, and you're going to ride off into the sunset with someone. Honestly, what? This feels like a radical shift in your love life. It feels like a dramatic shift in your love life. It feels like a shift in gears that goes from like cruising around town to like highway sport mode, you want to race. Like this is like, this picks up, and it picks up to commitment quickly. And although you have a tendency to want to protect your heart, all you need to protect your heart from is the overthinking placed in your heart by someone else's opinions or multiple other people's opinions. And when you kind of look back in the rear vision mirror and you're like, you know, what's really holding me back, especially if you're doing that like around New Year, and you're like, okay, why hasn't love found me yet? I'm hearing eat my shorts. Okay, so it's like there's just dust, like you're leaving that, like the thought of other people's, not even opinion, it's like other people's view of you has boxed you to what you thought you could have in love, or who you could show up in love, or how quickly you could move out of a cycle of people pleasing and into I please me and I please you. You know, it's like how quickly you can go you know, when someone's in a new relationship and the group of friends are sitting around and they're like, yeah, we won't see her for a while, she's like married up with old mate, like she has to get approved, like good luck tearing them apart. I don't know, maybe In Excess is a fave song here, but yeah, there's nothing tearing this apart. That's how this feels. It's like, I will not, Capricorn, you're saying it to yourself, I will not let myself tear this apart, because this feels, I'm going to go with the flow, but this feels like change with a capital L. Like this is love. Okay. For someone, they needed to hear that. Capricorn, congratulations. Doing the work on you first, because that's how you got there. And it kind of makes sense, Capricorn, because it's like all the times I said no, it led me to this yes. And that goes for doing things for other people who don't truly deserve you, and being in relationships, like saying no to relationships, and saying no to like maybe even having no said to you. Okay, Taurus is next. Who's coming towards Taurus? Who's coming towards Taurus next? This is my first live, guys, if you're new. So I would love you to like and subscribe. No, honestly, I would. I'd love you to leave a comment. Let me know how this resonates for you. Hit the notification bell, and then you can know when I'm coming live again. And I have some new minis that are about to be posted over the next coming days, and lots of picker cards next year, and more of this because it's quite fun. Okay, cool. Coming towards Taurus. Okay, Taurus, this feels like you're opening yourself up to learning about what you love. So you could be dating and it could feel like a lot of work. You're like, man, this dating business is keeping me really busy. However, I feel like you're getting a lot of like clientele from this. So this could come, maybe it's not online dating per se, maybe it's like speed dating in terms of business, networking. But if you are online dating, you also perhaps offer a service where you seem to get a lot of money, a lot of bookings because of the people that you meet. So regardless of this being love, like this ends up, you make some really great connections here. And I do feel like you are going into this looking through the lens of love. So especially if you want to become a parent quite soon, and there's a murkiness around like, will that happen? When will that happen? You know, I've only got this like small window of time where my health is peak, and I've got this small window of time where I have like some savings, or I have an income where I'm able to invest in a child. And so you are investing some money in dating, and you're investing some time in that. And what it seems to do is it pushes you to a new level of calm around the topic of love. There's heavy Cancer energy here, so around June next year, you could be feeling really transformed in that area. And I feel like you could, and I also, it feels like you could be put on a pedestal by then. So if someone's coming in, because I feel like you've got multiple options here. So if someone is coming in, but it's just choosing between, it's like you almost have to, Spirit doesn't want to tell you, you have to go and search under every single cup to find the message, and to find the traits, and to find the feeling. Oh, that person feels good. Okay, maybe I'm into that, because you don't know what you don't know. You know, if you've been out of the game for a minute, or it's been too chaotic, it's like you're doing it in a new way. Maybe it's a new platform. Maybe, like I said, it's through business instead, and it's through network connections that you actually meet someone. Regardless, it feels way less chaotic, and I feel like it puts you in a sweet spot. By June next year, you're in a sweet spot. And whether that is you at home pregnant, or at home and expecting, at home and like, there's just something about being at home in love, but also in your body and in your money and in your stability. Heavy earth for you, Taurus, obviously, but it's like, it feels luxurious. I've got to say, it feels like you put in the time and the money to find what works for you, so that it's like shopping. That is the best way to explain this for you, Taurus. It's like you've shopped around, and then when you've found what you want, then you're wearing it at home every day, getting the value for money, and feeling bougie doing it. Okay? And you could go into business with this person. That's how this comes across. Like, you could be at home because you're doing their books, or because you're both, like, you've got an online business or something like that, but you're put in a sweet spot. Okay, love that. Virgo, who is coming towards Virgo? Who is coming towards Virgo next? Oh, okay, Virgo, you have to allow this person in. There's a big message here of like, coming. Speak to the hand, you know? So it's like, you got to let this person in, because it, and you've got to let someone in, like, regardless, you've got to let someone in, regardless if they're a friend, or like, you've got to let love into your life. If you are wanting to grow anything in your life, if you're wanting to clarify anything in your life, if you're wanting to give hope to anything in your life, if you're wanting a new cycle to start, you have to allow it. You can't just wish for it and then block the blessing. You know, it's not like you would put in an order. I don't know why I just thought of Subway, but like, you wouldn't put in an order at Subway and then be like, peace out, and walk out the door without your food. You know, like, do you want it or do you not? Okay. You could meet this person whilst traveling. You could meet this person whilst doing something that you haven't done for a long time, but you've really wanted to do. It feels like a fun house. Okay, so maybe that's like a casino or something. Like, welcome to the. I was about to say welcome to the fun house, but then I heard welcome to the house of love. Who is that? Is that E17? Welcome to the house of love. I don't know. Someone tell me in the comments. That's really funny. Yeah, Virgo, you have to get unstuck. If you've and look, if you've recently divorced and there's that, like, I don't want to love again, it's too hard, it's too much, like, I just want to have some one night fun or something like that, that's all good in your mind, but then when you go to execute it, it's a challenge. So I do feel like it's like, in order to become unstuck, and in order to set the balance of your heart and your head right, you do have to make a bold move, whether that is like putting on the red lipstick and actually leaving the house, okay? Or whether that is like going to this fun house. Oh, that could be something completely different, right? This could be like I don't even know what you would call it. Like, okay, let's call it the Pink Pony Club. Maybe it's like going to a Pink Pony Club, okay? Yo, you get me? Okay, and it's like, once you cross the threshold, I've paid my dues, I've paid my fare. Whatever this is, that's you allowing. Do that thing and do it bold. Do it out and proud and whatever, because that changes everything. This like chance meeting, we've got this like it changes the course of your life. We've got this energy of it starts healing so much heartbreak bit by bit. We've got this feeling of like people wanting to fight for you, and then we've got this feeling of finally I meet my person. You could meet multiple people. Soul tribe. I meet my match. Okay, I meet my match, but you have to get going. There's luck in that twice. Luck came up here twice, but the challenge is actually walking through the door, walking over the threshold, allowing the love to come in, whatever that means to you. I know that got a bit spicy there. Interesting. All right, Libra. Who is coming towards Libra next, whenever they are seeing this? Who's coming towards Libra next, please, Spirit? Okay. Libra, this is quite nice. This is nice. When I say nice, I mean like this is really good. It feels like you have a relationship coming towards you that makes all the other relationships in your life, regardless if it's family, friends, business, and love, it makes all your other relationships make sense, and it actually makes you feel the most like yourself. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There is a beautiful relationship coming towards you. There is a fiery decision, a fiery new beginning. There is stability mixed up in it. It's just perfectly balanced. What? How does that happen? How does that happen? How does that happen? We flush everything that isn't that. I'm hearing like a call to action, but I actually heard it as like a call to arms. That's interesting. But it's not like a war. Like it's not a call to arms to fight. It's a call to arms to expose thyself in the most authentic, creative, I'm hearing like vulnerable state. Okay, so perhaps you've been one to be you're not going to be backwards and coming forwards. That's how this comes across. It's like you're going to wear your heart on your sleeve now. That's how you get this. But it's also a choice. Again, it just feels like this is a beautiful container because it feels like it's safe from any infecting bugs that might come back from the past. It's like in this relationship, everything else makes sense, but there's no glass ceiling. So it's like a box that is safe, but there's no ceiling. So you're able to grow together. Okay? This is someone you want to hold on to. This is someone who could look expensive. This is someone with good teeth, like regardless of whether like they're like Hollywood looking teeth, they have good teeth because they smile and their smile is attractive to you. They also make you smile. Like that, seeing their smile brightens your day. Wow, I love this. They keep bringing my attention to this Judgment card. So it's like, this person could be like someone who alerts you to something. Like it could be this serendipitous, like you bump into someone and they're like, oh, just watch out, there's like a big hole over there that there's no signs and you could fall down the hole, right? It's like, or it's someone who they're showing me like a big gong or a big bell or something like that. I mean, they could literally be a bell ringer at an event or something, or someone playing a trumpet at an event. It could also be someone that like hits the the ball to like make the New Year's thing go off. Like it's something that alerts you. It's a loud noise. This person is a loud noise in your love life. Like they're basically saying you can't miss it. You can't miss it. Wow. And again, this could be someone that you build something with that helps you both go from strength to strength in, I'm hearing ligaments. Goodness me. I mean, they could be a physio, a chiro, something like that, a massage therapist, but it feels bigger than that. It feels like this person wants you to become the best version of yourself, and you say to them, I like me best when I'm with you. That kind of energy. Love that. Okay, that was Libra. Let's do Aquarius. Who is coming next? Who's coming towards Aquarius next? Whenever they find this. Okay. For some reason, I mean, you think I would get this channeled song a lot with you, Aquarius, but for some reason, I'm hearing it now. I'm hearing, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Okay. I'm also hearing the word portal. I'm seeing like really yellow blonde hair. I'm also seeing like old school, like 90s grunge, maybe early 2000s, like spiked and bleached tips if it's a masculine or someone with like a pixie cut. I'm also seeing like a grill or like teeth sparkle leaf things. Wow, that's a lot of channel messages for you guys. And specific like physical things, of course, only take it how it resonates. Okay, who is coming towards you? Someone that's been watching you. I've been biding my time. Okay, I'm hearing Limp Bizkit. There's a Fred Durst kind of energy. That's for real. Ha! Funny. Okay. That feels like something he would say too. Like I've been watching you, been biding my time, and now I get to speak up. I've had this plan all along, and like I've been waiting to make this investment in you. You've had a secret admirer. That's how this feels. And at the right time, right moment, like you throw caution to the wind, and it feels like against your better judgment. So this could be like that you weren't particularly invited to something, but you go anyway, or against your better judgment, meaning like maybe you're already inebriated in some way, and then you end up going somewhere that like old you would never, or like I never do this, but like you let your hair down and you just need to get more air in your hair, and maybe it's like you step out of this event to get air. It's just something that feels like cold, like on your face. It feels fresh, and it feels like, again, like you can't miss it, but this person is unmissable physically because of these traits, but also what they say to you. They're very clear. This person, you might be aware of this person already, like not stalking your stories, but that's kind of coming up here. Oh, the devil's peeking out under here. Yeah, look, it's like someone who they're kind of like, I've been locked out of heaven. This person's heavy on you, like heavy on you, and this is like their moment. Look, if you're feeling frisky, if you're feeling adventurous, at least they're honest. And I think that you're going to ask the right questions of this person to know if this is going to be something that is a true opportunity to have something here with them. So they might bring this like very overly excited, very intense energy of like I'm so excited I get to talk to you, Aquarius. Like this has been, you've been someone like I've had a crush on you forever, like that kind of energy, and you're able to go, okay, all right, let's talk about this. So, and you're slowly like getting all your fears and queries answered by this person so that you get on the same page. And then I think you can get really excited. if you're not excited immediately by this prospect, okay? Interesting. All right, Gemini. Who's coming towards Gemini next whenever they are seeing this? Wow, just every card. Holy moly. I'm just going to spread these out and just the ones that I can see I'm going to talk about. Gemini. Who's coming in next for Gemini? This actually feels like, I don't remember what sign, but this feels a lot like one of the mini readings I just did. So it'd be interesting to see if this message resonates in your next mini reading of like what new is coming towards you by the new year. Because this feels like a... Oh, there's another one over there. Hang on. Ugh. Come back. All right, options. Okay, this feels like one night in particular, or one event in particular, where it could be a work party where you, again, kind of like Aquarius, like put your hair down, but there's something like that may, like you have to be on your best behavior. So it makes me think of like a work party. And you might actually get multiple offers and maybe turn down multiple offers in one night. It's like, bloody hell, by the time this person says something to me, I'm ready to just be like, yeah, okay, whatever. But this person, it doesn't know that everyone else has hit on you or something like that. And you just need to hear them out. And then you realize, oh, wait a minute. This is who my intuition has been, like, not warning me, like warming me about, like warming me up to. Yeah, because I feel like you could be quite quick to cut this person off because of how like thick and fast the offers are coming in. And if this is not one night, this is like just like in a matter of days. Like between 10 and 12 days this is happening. And the 12 days of Christmas, it's like, and there came a partridge in the pear tree. Okay, but on Christmas Day, you know, it's like, which will you pick? One of those gifts is going to be the one that is for you. But you have to use your intuition. You have to trust your gut on like, okay, well, actually you are a great option. And I'm not just tired of people coming towards me. I'm grateful for this, that there's someone that you want to see again. It's like, I want to see you tomorrow and the next day and the next day. That's the person that is going to like shake you enough that you... no matter how complex this situation might be, that's going to shake you enough to surrender to a new beginning, because this seems to be someone who comes in with like life-changing energy. Like if I'm with you, oh my goodness, like we look good together, we could be good together, and I already have a great reputation, you have a great reputation, you'd get on with my family. Like it's that kind of energy. Like this just feels very in sync. Okay, I love this for you. I hope this has helped all of you. Yeah, if you can give me a like, a share, a comment, hit the notification bell if you want to book a reading. I'll pop that in the description box as soon as I finish here, and I'll pop all the timestamps. Make sure you watch your sun, moon, rising. You can watch your Venus if you like. You can cross watch if you want to, but beware. Sending love, light, and Merry Christmas, and thanks for being on my first live, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.